Kala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and peace salutation to Akim doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. Salaki. Mosquito. Salaki. Yeah, I want to do this lesson going into this situation, all right, with Nero, all right, and him losing a lot of his fan base, who had hope and faith in him and believed all the bullshit, that spewed out of his mouth, that he spewed out his mouth. Right now, all right, you looking silly as hell, man. All you Edomites, all right, all you six pack crackers, okay, that was all on Trump, all right, and not even just you Edomites, man. All you Jakes, man. All right, you buck dancing, all right, you buck dancing ass Jakes, man. All right, look at the Hodge twins. Y'all about to lose. Y'all better shut the fuck up. All right, y'all better shut the hell up if y'all want to keep all them damn Edomites on your channel. All right, y'all better keep talking about Jake. Don't get on there talking about Donald T. All right, in the war no more. Okay, you gonna lose subscribers. All right, now you niggas want to split. Now you wanna be rebellious. Nah, man, don't give me that bullshit. All right, but when Esau is laying in on Jake, all right, with all this fucking bullshit and this perpetual hatred, you all with that. All right, but now you ain't with the war. Nigga, shut the hell up. Then you got MTG, Majority Taylor Green. Yeah, they got this damn puppet. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones finally turns on Trump for Iran war. What's this shit? Uh, it was supposed to be America first. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna title this lesson. You know, America first. All right, what happened? You people really thought that Donald T was gonna get put in there to bring peace? Yeah, peace to the Middle East, how they say. Peace and joy to the world. Okay, America first. All right, you believed in a fucking lie. Okay, which we knew it was always bullshit. Okay, there's a reason why you had a little break and a pause. All right, between Trump's first presidency. All right, to his then presidency now. Okay, so they can get you people motivated. Because they can already rig the elections. All right, so they don't need you to vote and shit. But they needed you to believe, man. All right, they needed you to believe that this was your guy. Okay, and you could trust them. So then they paused his administration. All right, to bring in Sleepy. All right, so he can bring in all the freakism, which it was also necessary because he needed to open up the borders too. Because a lot of the border shit was going on under Joe Biden. Okay, so they needed Sleepy to come in and let in all the so-called, which are gonna be. Hey man, you already know how this is playing out. So all the sleeper cells could come in under the Biden organization or administration. Okay, so now they can blame that on him. Okay, Esau is playing a freaking game, man, and you people are believing it. You eating it all up. Okay, here it is. Donald T got a damn that shit went to the damn Senate and Congress, and he got the damn vote. He got the majority vote and shit. How the hell he get the majority vote? All right, to go to war with Iran and the approval rating to go to war with Iran is only in like the 20%. How is that possible? Okay, but Anton Daniels bitch ass, and I'm gonna call him that, all right, because that's how that nigga act. And I don't even say that, that type of shit, you know. But that's how that nigga act, and that nigga had a lot to say about the Israelites. Okay, him and that nigga Satan Center Marquette. Nigga, now you stuck in fucking Dubai looking stupid as all hell. But you was just on a platform with a mink suit on, going back and forth with Tazariak. Okay, Tazariak got enough sense not to take his ass to the Middle East right now. Okay, but it ain't even about that. But that nigga was making all kind of videos talking about the Israelites, talking about our beliefs. Okay, well guess what? Our beliefs and us having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, it helps us see these prophecies popping off, man. So we know not to take our ass to fucking Dubai during a damn skirmish between America and Iran with Amalek involved, man. Are you out of your damn rabbit ass mind? Now your ass on a live stream crying and shit. America don't care about U.S. citizens. Trump don't care. Nigga, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You nigga, all you jakes, you 2/3 niggas are about to shut the fuck up pretty soon, man. The Most High is gonna plug your fucking mouth, man. Okay, with death, all right, uh, affliction, sickness, all these niggas dying, man. Niggas is sick. The younger generation is way sicker. These niggas more sick than the older generations, man. Nigga just died. Nigga dropped dead. Some little rapper I seen a rapper named Keed or some shit. Nigga just die. Bad Barbie, bad whatever the fuck that bitch name is, the Catch Me Outside bitch. She got cancer. Okay, so you people are done, man. You cooked, as you say, and all you fucking scoffers. All right, the judgment is coming upon you, man. And Minister of Wellness, nigga. All right, I'm gonna address you as a nigga because you a damn nigga. The Most High gonna deal with you, man. Here it is. You didn't know who the hell you was. You was still calling yourself a Christian, okay? Saying you follow God, all right? Probably still worshiping white Jesus, all right? Now you done took a little knowledge from brothers that's out on the highways and byways and doing lessons. Now you the ultimate damn vegan. You got you posting up videos with the Baphomet and talking about Hebrew Israelites are demonic. The Most High gonna deal with you, man. Okay, the Most High gonna deal with all you niggas, man. Okay, and that's why this is a beautiful time, man. Like that fucking Drake song. What a time to be alive. All right, because we're seeing all the prophecies pop off. Okay, that's written in the scriptures, man. All right, the apostles and elders been speaking on Iran. All right, been speaking on Amalek. Okay, been bringing out the scriptures. All right, of the least to the flock, man. And you seeing that least to the flock is moving. Okay, they doing shit. They playing out their lot. All right, to the T. We seeing the beast shall hate the whore. We seeing that, man, with Turkey, Spain, France, all these nations are saying, hey, look, man, we don't want nothing to do with this shit. All right, we get our oil from Russia. We get our oil from Iran. We over here in the eastern part of the world, nigga. You really the Iron Man out. The Western nations that's a part of the new world, Babylon. You really on the other side, man. Because really we straight over here dealing with Iran, dealing with Russia. You really the one that started all this shit, to be honest with you. And that's just how these EU nations, all right, are talking to America, man. Hey, nigga, you stirring up the pot too much. You can clearly see that scripture playing out, man. It has never been, this evident, all right, before because Esau played the little game. It wasn't no tension. As long as we was we oppressing these niggas, these Latinos, all right, and these Uncle Tomahawks, we good. You know, But now, all right, you got Nero, all right, and he's offending, all right, all his neighbors, man. He's offending, all right, the members of NATO. He's offending the members in the EU. Okay, so as the scripture said, the beast shall hate the whore, man. You can see all them lines being fucking drawn, man. Nations ain't even don't even want to declare, you know what I'm saying, how many nuclear missiles they got to America. Why is that? Why all these other nations building up nukes now? For what? Okay, because they gonna shoot on this bitch, man. They gonna shoot on Babylon, man. It's more evident than ever. Okay, what the hell is the benefit of going down with the ship of Babylon and they on the old whole other side of the world, man? Okay, so the Most High is making America Babylon isolate itself. It's making America make a damn fool of itself, man. Okay, he's making them make a damn fool of themselves. Okay, so the prophecy can be fulfilled. And so now you got all these damn Trumpers, ex MAGAs. All right, now he mad as hell at Donald T because he didn't fulfill his promise. He said, no new wars. He the peace president. All right, and now he's this nigga in a full scale war with Iran. Okay, which if you know you a man of the Lord, you just felt it coming, man. It was coming. Okay, they had their little skirmish. Okay, last year, late last year, you know, and they was just testing the water, man. Ultimately, it was the Most High just stirring the pot up, man. All right, putting a fire under this damn devil ass, man. Get this shit going, man. Get your 6G going. You're bullshitting. You know? And a lot of people is looking fucking crazy right now. A lot of scoffers, all right? Even people in our everyday life, they looking crazy right now. Damn, it's a war. Man, look at the economy. Man, look at, you know, which a lot of Jake are about to you know, get up out of that delusion, all right? That trust in Esau. They about to sway from that, you know? The 1/3, you know, because 1/3 is a lot, you know, of all the Israelites that's here in Babylon, you know, 1/3 ain't the majority, but 1/3 is still a lot of people, you know. So a lot of Jake are gonna wake up, you know, especially when they see these prophecies popping off, man. And the main one, you know, is gonna be that MOTB, man, because we the only ones that's out on the highways and byways and doing videos, all right, talking about the MOTB, man. Okay, you got a few Christians here talking about it. You got a few conspiracy theorists, you know, that talk about it. Few truther channels, but they don't harp on it, you know, how the men of the Lord do, man. Okay, it ain't a day, you know, it ain't a how I'm trying to say it, like it ain't a camp day, you know, what a MOTB is just not mentioned, man. You know, and that's gonna separate the men of the Lord from the fakers, man, from the pretenders, okay, from the hypocrites, okay, from the um from the ones that deviated, all right, and tried to change the word for filthy lucre, okay, because filthy lucre is gonna be involved with that MOTB, man. A lot of these Israelite camps gonna get cashed out. You already know the Christian church gonna get fucking cashed out. Them gonna be some of the main places where people gonna go and get the chip, man. Shit, they was using a lot of them harlot houses to pump the juice and get your swab, you know. But this is Matthew chapter 12, verse 26, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Okay, let me see. And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. and this kingdom is totally divided. The main conservatives, all right, that supposedly, all right, won Trump his election, his second election, all right, which most of the common people that they deal with, they got a good name according to common people. All these people are turning against Nero, man. Your Tucker Carlsons, your Nick Fuentes, your Alex Jones, all right, your fucking Hodge twins, okay, uh, am I missing MTG, okay, it's another Republican dude. They all turning against Nero, man, and these are the people, all right, that Esau actually trusted in. So-called conservatives, they trusted in. These are the voices, all right, that these a lot of these Edomites was listening to. All right, so-called voices of regions, voices of reason. That was different from the regular political scope. They go into a little bit of conspiracies here, little conspiracies there. They push the Epstein shit. You know, so I feel like, oh man, this is some drain of swamp. This is a real drain of swamp type shit. And they got Esau ears perked up. All of these people are now opposed to Donald T, man. Okay, so that's what you're getting. That's where that little fringe group gonna come from, man. That's where that sedition is gonna come from. Okay, these conservatives feeling like Nero turned his back on them, man, which he did. Which he did, man. This dude was grown, all right, all the way from his days in New York. You know, you see, you don't know Baby D. You don't know Baby D. That's why you don't know Donald T, man. As soon as I seen Donald T, all right, because he was talking about going into politics before I was even in the truth. And when I seen that nigga talking, the way that nigga was talking all slick and shit, you know, I was like, oh, that nigga could win. That nigga can be president. Because who did you have before him? You had Obama, the damn Hamite. You had Bush and Clinton. Them niggas was a bunch of fucking idiots, man. And he come in talking that shit, and people believe that he's rich and he got good business sense. He's a so-called ladies man. You know, that's easy for these Babylonians to buy into, man. Just make these niggas laugh, man. Make them laugh. Talk shit about people, and that's just enough. And then just act like you all about common sense. We're just gonna do common sense politics. Which truly that's what the law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures are, man. They common sense, man. You know? The most I say you got two goddamn moles and bows, you lay them down, man. You don't negotiate with them, you don't do a fucking this and that. All right, you get that evilness out of Israel immediately. Okay, a murderer, he gets put to death. Okay, ain't no fucking black on black crime in a so-called Israelite community. Okay, because Jake has to be dead. Okay, soon as they murder a brother for no fucking reason, all right, because of this and because of that bullshit, all right, that nigga will be dead immediately, man. Okay, so it's all kind of perfect checks and balances that's in the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. But Esau is opposed to that. All right, you two-thirds are opposed to that. You don't want to see judgment. You don't want to see righteousness in the planet Earth. Okay, you want to go on fucking Twitter and see a nigga get shot. Oh damn, that nigga ran off on a plug. Or I seen a new video. Some Jake, he in a fucking ski mask. He go up to another a rival Jake trolling or whatever the hell he said he was trolling, and Jake came out with the Draco and laid him down. You know, just some straight up nigga shit, man. And you people ain't tired of seeing this shit. Jake, you ain't tired of seeing the same bullshit, man. But you two-thirds, that's satisfied with that. You satisfied with the cess and the cesspool that Esau and laid out for you. You want to frolic in it like a pig and shit? Go ahead, man. Okay. But that's all I had. I pray this lesson is edifying and shalom.